Good morning to all the second years. I'm here on page 309 and we're looking at the impact of tourism on the physical environment. How does tourism affect the natural environment or the physical environment? So it affects it in pollution, and it affects it by destroying the beautiful scenery, just like there, that's probably Benidorm in Spain. And also it can destroy the flora and fauna or the biodiversity. Okay, so what's underlined is what you need to write into your notes copy, and that's your homework. Okay, it's your homework for Wednesday, and then we'll have a live class Wednesday. Although tourism is a huge economic positive for Ireland, there are many downsides to it. The areas of natural beauty, beaches and coastline must be protected and looked after to make sure tourism is sustainable and to make sure the environment isn't damaged. The impacts of tourism on the physical environment include the following. So the effects of tourism. One is pollution. Tourism brings an increased flow of traffic and vehicles such as rental cars, buses, camper vans. The exhaust emissions damage the air quality, they lead to air pollution. Okay, this has a big impact on the natural environment of areas of natural beauty. Okay, and the next, but a large number of tourists means more waste to be disposed of. Litter, especially plastic, is a constant problem in tourist areas such as beaches. Okay, your next one is destruction of scenery. And that's a perfect example there. The high-rise hotels and apartment blocks in Benidorm in the Costa Blanca in Spain. Areas that were once famous for their spectacular beaches and wonderful scenery have suffered because of the infrastructure that must be built for tourists. The infrastructure, the hotels, petrol stations, restaurants, all of that. Apartments, holiday homes, hotels and roads are frequently built in these areas. Okay, and then they can spoil the landscape, destroy what was once an area of beauty. This can be seen around Ireland and many coastal towns as well as abroad. For example, the coast of Spain, and the example is Benidorm, is a perfect example. Okay, the next is your flora and fauna. Tourism can have a big impact on wildlife. Large numbers of people visiting an area can affect the animals and plants there. This is especially true of active holidays such as hiking, boating and cycling. So the example is visitors to the Burren in County Clare can damage the rare plants and the physical environment they depend on. So I'll send you a photo, okay, of what I'm going through so that I need you to write it out into your notes copy. The last part we look at today, I need you to write it out and to learn it, is sustainable tourism. Right, ecotourism is sustainable and responsible travel that aims to avoid having a negative effect on the environment. Okay, and there's many things tourists can do. Okay, so the ecotourism, the examples I put in and put them in: camping in Killarney, the glamping in Clare Island in County Cork, visiting the rainforest in Costa Rica, where I was myself, staying in a tent. Avoid using cars, use public transport, cycle or walk where possible. Avoid using plastic, reuse water bottles and containers. Always take your rubbish with you. Okay, those are 2 points that we'll use. Right, I want you to write out those notes and learn them for Wednesday. I'll set it up as an assignment. Slán.